On the Storm Watch tonight, we are tracking more rain and snow this weekend. And today, Caltrans used the break in the storm to clear I-80 this morning. Interstate was closed because of a major snowstorm. And tonight, Caltrans is asking drivers to be alert as they continue with their snow removal efforts. Good evening, a busy Thursday. I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. Thank you for joining us. In the foothills, many people are up against the clock as they work to dig out of several feet of snow before the next major storm hits Saturday.
In Grass Valley, the weight of the snow is actually causing damage to homes at a mobile home park. ABC 10's Devin Truby has a closer look.
From collapsed carports to roofs at risk for structural damage, the call to action from one Grass Valley neighborhood to get all the help they can to save their homes. It's a call to action Chris Fry's answering for his elderly aunt after her carport collapsed.
So now what are we going to do for her? Because now we gotta wait for the snow to melt to deal with her carport and to deal with her front porch, and all that costs money. Luckily she's got me, but not everybody does have that. So it'll be tight in here, but everybody will get through it.
It's also a concern for Debbie Lang.
I've never seen it like this before. I've been here over 40 years.
Shoveling her own walkway.
Plus, you got to make sure there's no black eye.
But worried for others.
The people that are disabled and trying to get out. That's my concern, because I could afford, hiring these two guys to do my roof, and a lot of these people are really, really Social Security, and that's it.
This is the concern. All of these roofs are flat, so as the snow piles up, it continues to weigh down, causing these dips in the ceiling, even cracking through the roof in some places. That's what Vance Farley is having to deal with, multiple cracks along the ceiling and cabinets being bowed out by the now weighted down roof.
Well, it looks like it's caving in a little bit right here.
You can hear and see it as he walks across the roof, it dipping under the weight.
Insurance, hopefully. There's some people that know this. We can get it done.
Residents also shared with us texts from property management where they provided numbers for 3 people that could help them clear snow from their roofs. They also gave information about when to expect snow plows in the neighborhood for more clearance on their streets.
And Devin, thank you. Well, the management office was closed today at the site. We also called for more information about the plan to help residents, but we are waiting to hear back.
Meanwhile, thousands of people in the foothills are still without power tonight. And keep in mind, some have been in the dark for days with yet another storm on the way. And that is all making for very dangerous conditions in places like Tuolumne County. Some of the hardest hit residents are retired. ABC 10's Kurt Rivera has more from Twain Hart.
With power out since Tuesday.
And then blankets, and I was wrapped up as I can be.
Retired elementary school teacher Sharon Jacobson has no heat for her home.
And I need to heat it up.
She uses a beanbag to keep her hands warm with what little gas she has left on a propane-powered stove.
So I try to cover up, but I've just done that because my feet get to the point they feel like they're going to snap off.
Jacobson's home is surrounded by several feet of snow. Her car snowed in too. But enter Pete Renoir, volunteering to dig Sharon Jacobson out.
She just can't get out. She's an elderly lady and she needs some help, so I'm going to dig her out.
In some neighborhoods here in Twain Hart, power is on one side of the street while it's off on the other. That's the case for Richard and Angela Vandergrift. Residents for nearly 4 decades know power means relying on their fireplace and a propane stove.
This is the most I've ever seen in that short a period.
I say this is what the Donner Party must have run into.
Since Tuesday, Twain Hart has had close to 3 feet of snow. Tyler McGowan with no power, but an optimistic attitude.
I love it. I mean, it's crazy, but I've never seen this much.
Some businesses like The Rock Pub and Restaurant have had no power outages, giving residents a place to escape and relax.
So we've had enough product to keep us open. We're starting to run a little low on beer, though.
Meantime, back at Sharon Jacobson's home,
in a couple minutes, you're going to have some power.
Pete Renoir finished shoveling a way out and even brought with him a generator.
That's exciting. It's just totally a God thing. Just totally. To have that and to have people know that I'm here now.
Yeah, the good news is power is slowly being restored in Twain Hart, although the PG&E outage map does still show thousands still in the dark.
Well, Monica, we are in that crucial window right now where people can get groceries, gas, and stock up on some supplies.
Or just get out of town because the next storm is just brewing in the Pacific. Right now, we've got the winter storm warning that will start up as early as Saturday morning. I've had so many questions. What's the timing? Can I get up the hill and enjoy some skiing? Well, you're likely going to get stuck up the hill if you head up there Saturday morning because this is going to come in fast and furious during the day on Saturday. Today we had temperatures starting off in the 30s down low for the valley, right about 5 to 5 below zero for this Sierra. So not only are they dealing with the snow, but bitterly cold temperatures. Now the afternoon warmed up nicely, actually. We saw highs in the 50s throughout the valley, close to 50 for the foothills and 30s and 40s up top for the Sierra. Tonight, still one of those great nights that you can enjoy a brisk walk outside, but cloud cover, but no rain expected for the evening or tomorrow morning. That will give us another cold start to our Friday. Temperatures dropping into the 30s down low for the valley and foothills, teens in the Sierra for tonight. But brewing in the Pacific, as I mentioned, our next storm system, and it is going to hit, unfortunately, bad timing over the weekend. Clouds will increase throughout the day for tomorrow. And then what happens overnight Saturday into early Saturday from Friday night into Saturday morning, the snow and the rain will start to pick up. So that's what our weekend start looks like. We've got rain, snow, and wind to talk about in our extended forecast. And you can see we're right back to the extreme impacts in the Sierra. We'll have more on this storm coming up.
Right, Monica, thank you. You can find the latest information on weather, road and school closures, breaking news, and more on our website, abc10.com, and on our free ABC10 app. You can also upload your photos and videos. You just might see them on air.